Aloha! I'm Eric Anderson, pastor of Church of the Holy Cross, United Church of Christ in Hilo, Hawaii. And here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about the 19th chapter of Luke's Gospel, that portion of it that describes Jesus' triumphant entry into the city of Jerusalem. Yes, this Lenten season is drawing to its close. This coming Sunday is Palm Sunday. Curiously enough, Luke didn't mention any palms or any trees. The other gospel writers described people placing their cloaks in the road in front of Jesus riding upon that colt. The other gospel writers describe people removing branches from trees. What else do you do when you've already put your cloak in the road? But Luke left that out. What I find striking about Luke's account is the way that different people seem to have different slivers of understanding of what's happening, of its potential and of its risk. But only Jesus appears to have a complete picture. For the crowds, well, here came the one who would deliver them from the feared and probably well-hated Romans. Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord, they shouted. Some Pharisees heard this, and they perceived another element of it all. They urged Jesus to quiet these people. No doubt they recognized the dangers, that when Jesus arrived at the gate of the city, it would not be a further adoring crowd beyond it, but the spear points of Roman soldiers. If these were silent, Jesus replied, the stones would cry out. You see, for Jesus, the gate to Jerusalem was not a gateway into the Messiahship that everybody expected, some feared, some hoped for. When he passed through that gate, he would not become a political and military leader. He would not remove the Romans from their seats of power. He would not threaten the throne of Herod in other parts of the region. No. Jesus would pass through that gate. He would throw merchants and money changers out of the temple. But he would also weep that his welcome was a welcome of misunderstanding. Jesus' path through that gateway brought him inevitably to the cross. And from the cross, not inevitably, but by the grace and power of God, he emerged from the empty tomb. Jesus' Messiahship was not understood by the crowds. It was not understood by the Pharisees. It was not understood well by those closest to him. Part of me wonders if that crowd had been silent, if the stones had cried out, did they perhaps know what no one else but Jesus knew? Might they have proclaimed the Messiah with truth and praised their Creator with joy? Might there indeed have been some transformation in what came to pass if we were to listen to the voice of earth as it greeted its maker, and proclaimed our Redeemer. That's what I'm thinking. I'm curious to hear what you're thinking. Send me an email or leave me your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. From Church of the Holy Cross, UCC in Hilo, Hawaii, that's what I'm thinking.